Today, Precarious plays
Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. I think it might be time to do some science.
Of what sort?
Well, oh no. We're in a kind of observatory, it seems like, and I'm worried that that's a magnetic track. I'm worried that we don't have. I think we might. Oh boy, there are like few worse feelings than being familiar with Metroid and coming into a room and being like, I think I'm missing like 2 power-ups.
Oh.
2 power-ups.
Oh.
Because I think I need the ship grapple there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I need the spider ball to interface with some of this. I'm gonna keep exploring because maybe one of them is here. I don't know. What are you?
It's a panel.
Phasite panel. Do I have to? I'm not gonna duck into hyper mode just yet. That's not on. That's not powered. Okay, we're doing this then.
Nope.
Cool. Hey, I'd never noticed that before. Look, the tip of the beam spins.
Oh.
That's neat.
Well, we learned something.
Yep. Nope.
Oh no!
Just give it a try, you know?
Here's the science. We have shown up to find out that the answer, which we hypothesized might be yes, is in fact no. We will run the scenario again under different conditions.
Don't worry, we'll have a 400-page brief on your desk in the morning.
Just the word no once per page. Small in the center.
Yeah, like
so that you have
12
to,
point.
So that you have to like look and be like, is that a no? Yeah, it's a no.
On page 226, it's maybe, but no.
Oof. Okay, can I get real mad about file management for a minute?
Hit me.
I miss analog file management because the difficulty and inefficiency of it required more attention. And now it's like, if you don't have your file management situated, it's like every time you save something, you light it on fire. Like it
detected that little mine guy a second too late.
Yeah, I am terrified of all of the knowledge that is going missing and is having to be recreated on the regular. Having worked in a variety of professional environments, and it's just stunning. Because since it's like digital archives aren't treated with very much respect because anybody can save a file and it's on there somewhere. Like, oh, it's saved. Where though? Where? Did you save it in a place? What is it called? What does it have in it? Does anyone remember anything about this file other than it exists?
File name?
It's named Untitled.
It was today's date. Which today's date?
What? Do you remember which year you created this file? What about when you last opened and saved it? Because that's what's going to be on the timestamp. You know what? Never mind. We're just going to build a new one. It's going to take us 6 weeks to find it in this mess.
Oh, that's a nightmare. The idea of it taking less time to redo work than to find it.
Yeah, no, that has happened to me more, like many times. It taking less time to redo something that was allegedly in existence before I got there than it is to just find it. Like I'm
so sorry.
Yeah, you should be. I mean, it's not that it's your fault, but I deserve the sympathy. Yeah.
I earned it.
Yeah, it's like, hey, don't we have a boilerplate for this letter? And it's like, sure, where is it? Oh, I don't know, it's in the files. Okay. Sure, we have one main shared drive for this company. What subfolder? Oh, in there somewhere. Is there a department associated with it? Oh, no.
No, this is too specific and real. This is...
No, I'm not being... You think it's specific and real, but it has happened in... at least once in almost every context I've ever worked that had me at a computer. Where I was going in after somebody else. I was just like, okay, well... I could spend 15 minutes writing a page, or I could spend 5 days trying to find it.
I have been playing The Sims 4 recently.
Yeah.
And I think I waited long enough, Because I remember a lot of people were seemingly pretty unhappy with it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But I'm playing it and I'm like, it was okay.
I know there are things that you said you missed in it, but didn't you?
Yeah.
Weren't you pretty happy with like a lot of the mechanics?
Yeah, I like the
gaminess.
I like the little emotion system. Mm-hmm. Basically, it gives you a reason to like switch between tasks and sort of hype yourself up with certain tasks. Like, it lets you create little... Oh. But can I just do this? It's not exactly working like I wanted it to. Like, I sort of thought I was gonna go through the whole line. That's one for you, 10-bot. Let me try again. Yeah, that's sort of what I was expecting.
Why are there even 10 bots in this game?
I don't know why sometimes... am I getting caught on something in the environment here, or...
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Maybe I was hitting, like, one of the little posts here. I think that maybe that's what was happening.
You were hitting the bumpers on the...
But this really feels like this is like a bowling alley.
I was gonna say, I was looking for the word lane.
So The Sims, right?
Yeah. The emotions system.
I like the emotion system and the fact that it lets you create little, like, rituals, right? Mm-hmm. So I've got a sim who is working on programming. You're going to be a professional programmer. And if you are focused, which is associated with the color purple, right? Mm-hmm. So if you are focused before you program, you get big bonuses to it. Like, you're a little bit better at it and you learn about it more quickly. So you are incentivized to find ways to gain that focus before you start programming. Mm-hmm. And there are a few different ways that I have... Oh, hold on.
I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Okay, cool, thank you. Weird voice. So... studying things on Simpedia.
Yeah.
Will let a sim be focused for a few hours. Drinking, which tea is it? I think it's pitch black. There are a lot of different varieties of tea that you can make, and I think pitch black is the one that makes you super focused. Those are fine. Honestly, I wish that the duration was shorter because I think they're a little too good. But the really interesting ones are the cross-disciplinary ones, right? So sometimes whenever you complete a painting, if I remember correctly, which is a task where you want to be inspired, right? Mm-hmm. If you complete a masterwork painting, instead of making you feel inspired, it makes you feel focused. And I wish that I had found more of those, because a lot of them seem to just bounce between focused and inspired. But I wish it was like if your sim was angry, if you worked out for a while, then that it would like clear your mind and that would make you focused for a little bit. And then if you went and you did like a focus activity, then that would make you energized so you could work out, and you could bounce around between all of these activities. I do think that it's a little too insular.
Yeah.
But I like the concept well enough as it's implemented. And what was the point of this?
You've been having a good time playing The Sims despite the internet being like, meh.
Yeah, the internet was seemingly pretty milquetoast on it. But there was a specific point that I was going to make. It was related to... Oh, yeah! So, one of my Sims is a freelance artist.
Yeah.
And I took on a big job with a big payday, and I had to make 3 pieces of background concept art, which is just you paint on the sketch pad, right? The digital, like the tablet that's in the game. And the first 2 went over really well, and then the third one, it was like, this doesn't meet the level of quality we need you to redo it. And I was like, okay. And then I tried to revise it, and then I sent it back, and then they didn't like it, so I revised it, and then I sent it back. And then I was like, oh my god, this is not The Sims anymore, this is just real.
This is too real.
So I was like, screw it, make another one, just do a completely different one. And then they hated that one. So then I revised the other one again, and then I went to bed for the night. Took care of it in the morning, and that's it. It's just that The Sims perfectly recreated that feeling of like that final hurdle in a project. It turns out it's not any standard hurdle. It's a completely different sport that's interjecting on the track. It's like stops being a hurdle, and now you suddenly you have to pole vault, and they didn't give you a pole.